continue here by creating our repository. What is that? We mapped our entity here with our database table, which means that everything that is here, our attributes, everything is mapped to our database table. So now we can create a JPA repository interface that allows us to interact with our database assigned to this table, to this entity. For example, we can save a new data without creating SQL queries inside our project, and we could fetch data like find all, find by ID. We could update, we could delete, and everything. We can use JPA repository interface to do that. So for that, we need to create here a new interface, and to help us, let's just create another package here. Let's call repository. Okay, new package. Let's just type in here. Okay, so this is the package we're going to add our interfaces. And let's right click here, new Java class. Let's call product repository. And instead we choose class, we need to choose interface. So when we are creating interfaces, it means that we cannot implement methods in here. So the only thing that you can add here is basically the method signature. What is that? It means that we can create here a method, but we cannot add blocks of code inside the method. So for now, the only thing we need to do, because the JPA repository will allow us to interact with the database directly with methods that are already allows us to create this. So, but to allow this, we need to extends. So we're going to inherit every information from the JPA repository. So let's check in JPA repository. And we need to say something like, oh, when I create an instance of this repository, I'm going to manipulate data inside the specific entity. In this case, we're going to manipulate data for product. And the other parameter that JPA repository needs is the type of data of our primary key inside our entity. So we need to be careful with that, because if I click here, let's click here, as you can see, the ID annotation here, which is @ID. @ID means that this field here is the primary key of our table. So it's representing the primary key in our table. And when we create the interface, we need to say, we need to specify that the primary key of our entity, it is long, which is the database type, the data type of our long ID. Okay, so now we can get back here because we extended, so everything that it is in the JPA repository, which the inherited for information for another ones, and etc. Now, when we create an instance of product repository, we will be able to access the methods that JPA already brings us to make it more easier.